Hi, I'm Carlos Ashera. Today, in many of our services, we'll commission people to be a part of this campus of home gatherings all across North Arlington. All I can say about the launch of this campus is only God. The journey started 8 months ago at a prayer effort in January 2024, where a lot of church members, fielder staff, and pastors gathered to cry out to God for direction, wisdom, and ultimately that this campus would be a vessel to take the gospel where He wanted to. After we sensed God confirmed that this campus would look different than the others and that it would in fact be a campus of home gatherings, we held a vision night in May 2024. We invited our whole church to gather and pray some more, to worship God for His faithfulness and answering our prayers, and to share how we believed God was leading us forward. That night, we asked people to prayerfully raise their hand and say yes to hosting, leading, and being a part of these home gatherings. And since then, we've held bi-monthly launch team meetings where we share meals together, pray, worship, and learn about God's heart for the lost. We have inhaled the gospel, and now it's time to exhale it in a new area. God has given our church a vision to be a people that reflect the heart of God and look like our city. And by God's grace, today we are a bilingual, multi-ethnic church that reflects our city and is actively taking the gospel to the people around us. The launch of the North Arlington campus is a continuation of that call God has given to our church. In 2 Corinthians 5:14 through 15, the Apostle Paul teaches us that it is Christ's love that compels us to not live for ourselves, but for the sake of others. This is what we're doing by launching the North Arlington campus. Christ died and rose again for every person in that area. It is truly out of a posture of prayer and heart of worship that every launch team member has said yes to taking the gospel to North Arlington. They are compelled to go because of the love of Christ, and it is their act of worship. My hope and prayer for this campus is that these home gatherings would be gospel outposts in North Arlington that reach people who would never step foot in a traditional church, that they would reach their neighbors and see church as more than just a building. Our heart is that they would be the church in their community. I am humbled to be their campus pastor and to join God in His mission to reach North Arlington.